Hey y'all, sorry I'm a minute late. I've had a lot going on today and it's been horrible. It's been one day. So if y'all see like my nails, they might be a little nasty under them. I got sticky stuff that won't come off my hands. I've got probably like caked up mud. We've been outside digging holes, trying to find the pipes that's underground that's leaking. My bathroom sink fell through. It's it's just been one of those days. So now it's just one thing after another. But I wanted to get on here. Oh crap, y'all! I'm sorry. I got my charger plugged in. I'm trying to keep my phone held up with it plugged in, and y'all know. But anyway, I wanted to get on here, y'all, and discuss the. Hey, how are you? I wanted to get on here and discuss the school shooting in Virginia at Rich Neck Elementary School. One second. I'm turning this off 1 second. Oh, my phone is doing whatever it wants to do right now. But anyway, the 6-year-old, he shot the teacher in class in Virginia. Hey, poet. Troy, how you doing? Oh, but he shot his teacher. I wrote down some stuff, so if I'm not looking directly at the camera, it's because I'm reading. Because, like I told y'all before, I can read stuff and then I can not remember crap about it for some reason. So I just write. It's better if I just write it down if it's something I want to talk about. So this is what I've written down so far. A 6-year-old student deliberately shot a teacher at school during an altercation inside first grade classroom on Friday. No students were injured. The teacher, a woman in her 30s, suffered life-threatening injuries. The boy had a handgun. The 6-year-old in Virginia cannot be tried as an adult, and he's too young to be committed to the custody of Department of Juvenile Justice if found guilty. I'm doing all right. It's been a rough day. You can probably see my nasty nails. I don't know. They're probably still. I've scrubbed them. I've poured alcohol on my hands. I've done everything, and I cannot get the stickiness off. I can't get all the mud out. I'm gonna have to just clip my nails completely. It's irritating. We've got busted pipes. I can't use my kitchen sink right now, because when I do, it starts like overflowing, like coming out of this one hose. It's supposed to be like an air hose. They have it under the sink. Hey, sweetie, how are you, Leah? It starts coming out under the sink like it's clogged, but we've done everything. We've dug up. We've got like 20 holes in our yard where we've had to dig it up, trying to find if a pipe is busted somewhere. And I don't know what else to do. Then my sink in our freaking bathroom, it's old. This house is really old, and I don't know how long that sink's been in there, but I got under it and I was starting to mess with the pipes under it so I can check the I can't remember what it's called, but I was going to take a part of the pipe apart. Well, as soon as I touched it, the sink, like, I guess underneath it, it's like all the metals like just rusting off. So all that started to fall through. The sink ended up, the pipe that goes up into the sink, where the hole is. Well, the sink is so bad that it ended up, the pipe just completely fell out of it. So now I don't even have a bathroom sink. I don't have a kitchen sink. All I can use right now is my freaking bathtub. So I'm going to be doing dishes in my bathtub and everything in the darn bathtub. Leah, honey, let me know when you want to come up here. I'll start over. I don't know if you heard me reading this. I'll start over real quick. Sorry, y'all, if I'm repeating. A 6-year-old student deliberately shot a teacher at school during an altercation inside his first grade classroom on Friday. No students were injured. The teacher, a woman in her 30s, suffered life-threatening injuries. The boy had a handgun. The 6-year-old cannot be tried as an adult because it's a law in Virginia. I think it's 6 years and under. You cannot be tried as an adult, and he's too young to be committed to the custody of Department of Juvenile Justice if he's found guilty. The the teacher is now listed in stable condition. I'm not going to say her name, but well, I'll say her first name because it's in articles and everything. But her first name is Abby. I can't pronounce her last name, so I'll just keep it as Abby. The 6-year-old had, and there was something in an article. It said that the 6-year-old had access to the weapon, but it didn't give any more detail like how he had access. The Virginia teacher is known as a hardworking educator who is devoted to her students. She's a great teacher and loves her children, and she's a big team player. So y'all, I'm gonna drop the link real quick. Hold on. Okay, so what I want to know is, it says that there was an altercation before he shot the teacher, an altercation in the classroom. And I was wondering, like, what kind of altercation? And then in another article I read, it was an altercation between him and the teacher. So what do they mean by altercation? Because for me, when they say there was an altercation, that almost like sounds like a fight, but maybe like she asked him to do something and he, maybe refused, or one second, let me get her up here.
What's the time right now?
Hey, honey.
Hello.
So, Leah, when they say altercation, how would you take that if they said there was an altercation in the classroom before he shot her?
That two people would be fighting or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Interacting, being bad to each other.
Yeah. So, what if all the articles I've seen is talking about how she's such a good devoted teacher and stuff. So I wonder what they mean by altercation. Because that's what I would think. Altercation to me is fighting or something, like something bad. So maybe she was asking him to sit down and do his work or something. Maybe that's what they mean by it.
And then he probably didn't do it, and then she probably, like, because it'd be in grade 1, and usually they would pick them up and say, right, here, put you on the chair and make you do it. Well, they used to in my day.
Yeah, heck, whenever I went to school, I would get paddled. I got paddled in high school. Crap. I did. But that's what I would think. But also, like, how did he know how to aim a gun like that? I mean, yeah, there are parents out here that teach their kids, start teaching them young, like with hunting and stuff like that. But he literally aimed the gun and shot her in her abdomen, and I believe also in her hand.
How would he get the gun?
Yeah.
Aren't you supposed to still, even though you let them shoot and do things, aren't you supposed to still put them up?
Yeah,
lock them up when the kids
like,
aren't there?
You have a kid, lock your gun up. I mean, I do know some people that have their guns hung on the wall, like, and stuff like that. But that's out here in the country, and I don't know. I just can't imagine a 6-year-old knowing that, hey, let me go get a gun so I can take it to school. We're out many times. Oh, me too, Nicole. I got paddled lots of times in high school.
Now, what is paddled?
You get
on the bum.
Yeah, they have a paddle, a wooden paddle, and they would make us bend over and put our hands on the. Oh, y'all are falling. Sorry, I got my
Like a
charger.
ping pong,
up.
like
No,
a ping pong bat.
this is a It was probably like it was pretty like not long, but it was a good sized paddle, and it had its handle, and they'd make us bend over, put our hands on the desk, and wear us out in high school. Oh yeah, 16
We
years
used
old.
people here when we used to have that. They would call it the cuts because you'd have to stick your hand out, and they had a great big bamboo piece of cane, long stick thing, and you had to
Oh.
stick your hand out and they'd whack you with that, and they'd jump right up in the air too and get as much power down as they could.
Now I got my hand smacked in elementary school with like the wooden rulers.
Oh yeah. No, this was like a cane, like you could hear it whip when you wished it through the air. It'd go whip, and you had to
Oh
put
wow.
your hands out. Oh, it would make welts on your hands.
Oh heck no. We did have one teacher. He'd blister your butt. Parents used to come in there mad because their kids would come home bruised and whelped up, and like he'd grab you up by the back of your neck and everything.
I remember in grade 1 we had a teacher named Miss Castellane Woodder. Oh, funny. She sat out on the a wooden chair in the playground with a belt across her lap. A big leather belt. So I don't know, I never got hit at school. I knew don't play up. Not only because of getting hit there, because when I got home I'd probably get double.
I heard in Singapore they still cane people.
Yeah, they can't do it anymore. I think how long ago? Probably about before I went to high school. So 1979 or something like that, they stopped. You're not allowed to touch kids anymore.
Oh wow.
And that's why they're all naughty now.
That's crazy. But what do y'all like? I just can't imagine a 6-year-old doing that. Like it's hard to imagine some little baby. He's still a baby.
It all depends what kind of family he was raised up in, because some kids aren't allowed to be kids. They've got the violence and all that robs you of your innocence of being a child, and you soon learn to get angrier, take things into your own hands. Probably watched his parents do things like that.
Mhm. That's what I wondered, if there's something going on in the home or something. Not it could like just be something in his life going on. Like you don't even have to be in his home. There could be something going on, and
I
I
couldn't get that. I couldn't get that app, but I was able to read just on a different thing because they don't have that app in our country. And it said that even though he can't be tried in a court and that, but he's going to be under social security or
social services
social services. Yeah,
like DCS.
yeah.
So yeah, I read an article something about it's possible that he could be taken from his family and put in with social services
Yeah.
because he's too young to be in juvie and too young to be tried as an adult or any of that. So he would
Well,
just go
what's putting him in foster care going to do? Is that a jail?
That's what I was wondering. But they do have, I don't know about there, but I was thinking maybe like they are going to put him in like a group home thing.
Oh, yeah, they call it residential. Yeah, they have
Hmm.
things like that. Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking, that they were going to put him in custody of social services and possibly put him in a group home. That's my thought.
Yeah.
And I'm
But
sure they're investigating the parents on how he got it. And
yeah. Because you would be responsible for little kids that age. You're responsible for what they do. The
yeah,
parents.
yeah. And at that age, like, I always like went through my kids' backpacks, and because you had to make sure they had everything they needed for class, make sure everything was in there. I
Yeah.
just, it's just weird to me. It's, I don't know. Maybe more will come out because they're still, investigating and stuff, so we don't know all the details right now.
Yeah.
So, but I'm really curious to find out about how he got it, especially without his parents knowing. And then him just coming and knowing how to aim. And I'm not sure if it's true, but one article I read, it said the teacher even, like, they called her like, kind of like a heroic teacher. They said that even though she was shot and stuff, she was yelling at all the other kids in her class to run and hide. Like, she was telling them to run because I guess, you don't know if he was going to try to aim at anyone else. So I'm glad she did that.
Mm. Now, wouldn't that be terrible if he started shooting at his the other kids in the class and he was that young?
I
Mm.
couldn't imagine, never. And I'm still curious why they're using the word altercation though, because like they could, instead of altercation, I would say, like, unless it was a true altercation, between a 6-year-old and a teacher, I would just say like a disagreement between the teacher and student. Then
Yeah.
he pulled out the handgun. I wouldn't say altercation unless it was like something major. But I guess we'll find out exactly what the altercation was eventually because they're not saying.
If I had a gun, I tell you what, you'd have to climb up into the roof and it'd be in a tin box locked up with a padlock. You can tell we don't have guns here.
Yeah.
I'd be too scared.
They're not bad as long as you don't have like bad intent with it and stuff and have it for like protection and stuff. I mean, it's not really bad, but there are people that get them, for bad intentions,
Oh yeah,
and that's the
but
problem.
it's bad if you've got to have one for protection.
Yeah, but these
You
days
know? Yeah, I know.
people are
That's what
breaking
it's
into your
like.
homes and
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
so it's
but they don't
crazy.
break in yet. Yet I say yet with guns here yet. Not
Yeah,
where I live, not in rural Queensland. So
yeah.
it'd be
It's
scary.
yeah. I understand. It's
Troy,
just
what's
oh,
it like, Troy, where you live? Is it very like lots of bad people? Or do you live in the country?
there are so many bad people here. We need our firearms to protect
Oh,
us.
yeah. See, the people, they're not as brassy. That what do I mean? Like, I suppose if they really, really wanted to get guns, they'd have to go to drug people and get it slyly because we can't buy them in the shop, so it's not that many people got guns. Well, they're not letting you know, they're not getting them and going and try and rob people.
Yeah, and y'all don't have to deal with the school shootings, um,
No,
due
no,
to them banning them
yeah,
and stuff. It's There are parts of America where it's not too bad. The crime
yeah,
here is bad. So y'all have bad crime where you live. I do too. And it seems like in Knoxville, there's shootings every freaking night now. I said, is it turning into Chicago?
yeah.
I'm
See,
like, oh my Lord.
that's how you feel, like how you feel about Chicago is how I feel about just guns in general, because we don't have that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's, if there was a shooting, it would make major news in the whole country.
Mm-hmm. See, out
Mm.
here, it's like you have to have a gun to protect you because if you don't,
They will
then
just come and kill you. Oh yeah, I
yeah,
understand that. Then I
and
would have one. If everyone else had one, I'd have one. But
oh,
because
you live
not
in the
many,
hood?
hey,
Poet said he lives in the hood.
oh dear,
Heck no.
take some photos and show me. And the fella on is one that drives around the hood on YouTube, and he goes past gangs and things like that.
What is
Shows
it?
it on there
I
on
haven't seen
YouTube. It's a person who goes around driving around the hood. I think he's black himself, and he drives into bad places and like films and stuff like that, and shows you where they are.
Oh wow. I used to live close to the hood. It was when I was younger, and it was before we moved out to the country. And but I don't know. I guess there can be bad people really anywhere you live. To be honest with you, in the country or the hood, because I mean, there are some bad people in the hood, but there's also good people. So
Yeah, yeah. It's probably they live in the hood because they don't have enough money, and not everyone that doesn't have money is bad.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
how it was with me, Poet. One year I was the only. Never mind. Never mind. I don't want people to try to say, oh, whenever it's not, I'm not meaning it that way. So I was just, well, one year I was the only white cheerleader.
Well, you would have stood out, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I mean, I got along with everybody. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's
There
not
were certain
with
people bad
colour.
out that way, but
In Australia, it's not so much, like blacks and whites. It's just like whatever. But usually, when there's a room, say you got Aborigine in you, and there's a room and it's full of people, and there's like one or two other Aborigines in there, it's like you migrate to them. You don't even know them from a bar or soap, but you'll stand next to them and start up a conversation. It's like you're in your little group, your
no.
gang.
But yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, I think like there's bad no matter where you live, like
Yeah.
country, city, hood, whatever you want to call them. I just I don't bother anybody. Nobody. Yeah, that's how it was. You just
Yeah.
always just be friendly, wave, whatever. But I think no matter, yeah, I do. I think no matter where you live, there's pretty bad because I know out here in the country, there's some whack jobs out here because I remember working at the dollar store and they would come in and I swear y'all, they would look like the exorcist. You would think their head is turning circles and they're like touching everything in the store, trying to drag it all down the shelves. Um, what do you call it, like meth heads and stuff? I was like,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
God,
Mm.
get me out of here.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to take that. I'd have to say, nah, shuts, close, go home.
Oh, I
Hurry up,
used
get
to
out.
say
I'm closing the
things.
doors.
I did. I used to say things. Woo. And because I'm like, you know, this one girl, she actually used to date my brother, and she came in there and she was pretty bad off. She poured bleach on her head, took scissors and started
In the
chopping her
shop.
hair because no, before it was before she came in there, and what it was she was on that stuff and she thought that she
Yeah.
had bugs crawling in her head. So, yeah, it gets pretty bad out here. So, but as long as you just stay away from it, you're all right.
Yeah.
But I wonder what kind of life that little boy, you know, was
Was
having.
exposed to. Yeah.
Yeah, for him to be like that. And what made, like, if they're saying the altercation is why he done it, but why did he bring the gun to school if to begin with, because they said there was an altercation and then he pulled out the gun and done it. But he
He might
obviously
have
had
just
a plan.
he might have just been a naughty kid, or a kid that had some problems and wouldn't sit still and wouldn't do what the teacher said. And she probably tried to put him in his place all the time. And then he probably thought, oh, well, stuff you. I'm going home. I'm bringing the gun next time.
Yeah, that's probably also how he thought.
But
It's hard to imagine a 6-year-old.
I know a 6-year-old, you may as well say his life's stuffed now anyway, for being doing involved in something like that at such a young age. It's either gonna affect him socially, emotionally,
Yep.
for the
Like,
rest of his life.
yep. Like, I wonder if he realizes what he's done. And I wonder, like, I don't know, sometimes I don't want to say this, but you just got to think of, like, things like, was he going home and saying stuff to his parents and his parents gave him that and said, here?
Oh,
Like, I've
if
thought about that because there are parents like that.
oh shit,
You got to think about that. Like,
yeah,
did the parents give him permission because they knew that he couldn't get put since of his
arrested,
age?
yeah, yeah, I get you. So that's what they do a lot here. When they steal cars and things like that, they're under the age where you go to jail. They go to that juvie thing
Uh-huh.
and they get let off a lot. And now
They
it's a
what?
big problem. They get let off a lot. They get
Oh, okay.
small sentences or just probation or community service. And right now, there's heaps of cars getting stolen. It's usually cars that they steal, and then they go joyriding and smash them up.
What the hell?
Yeah, we've got a problem with that.
People steal cars around here too, and up the road, people have been taking people's gas out of their cars.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I know.
When you when you say gas, because I think of gas as propane gas or LG gas that you burn on the stove, we say petrol. I think, oh, how are they going to steal the gas?
Yeah, well, Petro.
Yeah.
I would hope not. There are some really devious people though. Yeah, no, I'd hope not too. It just crossed my mind because I'm thinking, well, he's 6, so, and they know that the law there is 6 and under. You can't get put in juvenile. You can't get tried as an adult. So it just made me wonder, like, did his parents, like, help him with this? Like, say, here, son, I don't know. I mean, I hope not. I swear I hope not. But it's just something you got to think about because until you know all the details, and I shouldn't be saying that until I know all the details, but it's just
Just
a
say
thought.
allegedly.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly. It's just something that's crossed my mind. Like, could that have happened?
Yeah,
So I'm not saying it did happen, but
yeah. But you'd think that the parents, if they knew that the kid was in trouble at school, obviously the teacher should have wrote a note home or something with the kid,
yeah,
or the teacher should approach the parents and the parents should have went there. not
Yeah.
putting it on the kid to do that.
Yeah, I would have just showed up at the school and said, "Hey, my child is," I don't know what they're barking at. I would have said, "Hey, my child's coming home and saying there's issues, with this or that," and try to find out, what's going on. It's what you would think. But
Yeah,
again, maybe the 6-year-old, maybe him and the teacher didn't get along so well because he didn't like what she was having him do or whatever, and maybe he planned it all out in his head himself, because at that age there's also kids watching stuff on the internet, and what if he got it off the internet from seeing some old school shooting or something,
yeah. They're terrible. That's how kids' brains go now these days.
Mhm. Leah, Troy's talking to
Oh, sorry.
you.
Yeah, diesel is expensive here. It's dearer than the normal petrol.
That's
So it's
crazy.
like about $2.89 a litre, and there's 4 litres in a gallon.
That's
So
crazy. Y'all go by liters, and like when you get gas, it's by liter. Ours is by
yeah,
gallon. Cause ours was like 2.89 a week ago, and now for some reason gas is going back up. Well, okay, petrol is going back up again. So I'm not really sure why. It's up to, well, the day before yesterday it was at 3.09 on Friday. It went up to 3.09, so I don't know why it's going back up, but it is.
wow, I'd pay $3.09 for 4 litres any day. That'd be a bonus.
It's expensive to us though.
Oh, yeah.
But y'all, I just can't believe how much they make y'all pay for a liter.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of things in Australia that are dear. I don't understand why.
I mean, if I lived there and I had to pay that, there's no way. There's no way. I would just go build me my own little cabin in the woods and live like in the old days or something.
Go live out in the bush.
Yeah, because
Oh,
there's, whew,
you think how much cigarettes? Oh my goodness, how much are a packet of cigarettes there?
well, that's what me and Kenny was talking about. We're gonna have to try to quit smoking because it's at for our cigarettes. It's a little around $7 a pack now.
And how many do you get in a pack?
10 or 20.
For a packet of 20 cigarettes here, it is $40. I shit you not. I
Oh,
don't
hell
smoke,
no.
but if someone asks me if to buy it for them, like one of my family members, I will. $40. I nearly fell over backwards.
Oh,
I, wa-
I
I
said, whew.
watch I watch people at the shop, and when they're buying cigarettes, they'll buy like a carton of them, and it costs like $200, $300. I'm thinking, oh hell no.
That's
Yeah,
a lot.
you know what? They did it, and they've on our packets of cigarettes are really gross. If I find a packet, someone with them, I'll send you a picture of them. They don't have like how you have Winfield or Marlboro, and it's just a packet, and it's got pictures all over it of like rotten teeth and gums, what cigarettes does to you.
Ew.
I know. Yuck.
That's
They're
what's on the
trying,
cigarette pack?
yep,
Oh, shit.
to turn people off. I'll show you, to turn people off of smoking because um, the health system's free here. The government doesn't want to pay
Mm,
for all the, like the sicknesses that come with it. I suppose
yeah.
if you smoke lots and lots, oh, well, that's only if you're My God, chain smoker from the age of 6.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, but that's why they've done that. To
Yeah,
try and make people quit, make it too expensive.
well, I would quit if they were $40 a pack.
Yeah, $40. I couldn't. And it went up so quick. Like when I was a teenager, yeah, I used to smoke, say about 16. And back then, a packet of 25 cigarettes were 50 cents. So 50 cents to $40. Oh, shit. That's a big
That's a lot.
jump. Yeah.
It's not the government's job to tell. That's true. But the
Yeah.
government always wants to own everybody. They think they own
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, they do.
Let
They think
adults
they
do
can
the
tell
talking.
everyone what to do.
Yep. It's like no matter what you do, the government's got something to say over it.
Yeah. So that's who they put the taxes up on it.
I always say I'm my own government, like I'm my own president. That president ain't my president, I'm my president.
You should be allowed to, if you wanted to, or if you knew how to, make your own, grow your own tobacco leaves.
Yeah.
But you're not allowed to because the government won't get its cut out of it.
And we should be allowed to grow our own other kind of tobacco leaves too.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's good for pain. If it
Yeah,
was legal, I would have it.
they're supposed to be making it legal here. Well, they're still fighting to make it legal here, but it's almost legal in every other state. But
Yeah.
this state, I love this state because it's home. But boy, they piss me off. It's cheaper. Yeah, it is. I actually used to do that years and years ago, though. But it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, that's I notice a lot of young ones now these days know how to do that. They just see them sitting there with a little pouch of tobacco and papers, and they even put in those little filter parts on the end. I think, ooh,
Yeah.
getting skilled kids.
Do y'all have the machines that roast them for you?
Well, I suppose you can buy them, but most
Like a
people,
little twist machine?
yeah, I suppose you can buy them, but most people just use their hands.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be able to do it. I can just imagine.
It took me the hand roll. It took me a while to learn because
Yeah.
it can be hard. Like if you don't really know how. I used to just sit and practice with the paper and like something. Just I'd find any little things or of something, practice with it.
Yeah, yeah, poet. My mum even used to roll her own, but when we seen her doing that, we'd say, "Oh, mum, no way, put that away." And we'd go and buy her cigarettes, as you know, we were adults, and so was she. She didn't ask us; we just went and did it. Oh, I didn't know they had pre-made tubes.
Cheap ass.
I wonder where she gets them from.
Oh yeah, you can order them, but they have them in like the smoke shops and stuff too.
Mm. Yeah, you can have Yandi here for medicinal reasons. Usually, if you've got cancer and you're terminal, they'll let you have the actual bud, but most times they're just giving you CBD oil. I had that. The doctor gave me that, and oh my god, that's gross. You put it
It
in.
tastes nasty.
Oh, it tastes like I would imagine that bong water would taste like. Yeah, yeah, disgusting.
Oh,
And you
gross.
only put the littlest bit of drops, and like for about 30 mil, which isn't much at all, is 200 and I think it was $90 on a script because it's not covered by the government. You just got to pay that. And I thought, nah, I'm not
Mm-mm.
paying that for that. And didn't, and it wasn't even the full THC. It was just mostly the other part that comes in it. What's the other part called? Um,
Uh, I don't know. I just know THC.
yeah.
They are really.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I like them.
I
They'd
would
be. I
love to
can't
try
even
them.
find them.
You can't. They have them here, but the guy that works in the vitamin store at the mall, he said that they are because that's what he takes, but he said that they're like 50. I want to say he said $50 a bottle. I could be
Oh,
wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what he said. I did have the sucker though. It was good. It was only like
oh.
$2.
You know how you get that vape thing? We can't even do that
What?
with
Yeah, I
that.
just buy
With
it at
that.
the gas station.
Yeah. Oh, no, we can't get none of that.
That's crazy.
I know, because then there's a lot of people that for pain. I'm not talking about hydro or anything like that with all the rest of the drugs
Yeah,
sprinkled through it. I'm just talking plain old grow in your yard bush.
yeah.
Yeah,
It would be nice because there are people that it's beneficial to,
it
and
is. It is.
I also think that it would stop um a lot of people from the pills that they're doing and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
What I bought was 40 for only 20 gummies. Okay, so I say he was right because it might be a 50 here and 40 where you live. Yeah, it was
But
just a little bottle of gummies.
how much gummies would you eat? But
Uh, they told me if I ever got it, just to take a little pinch off one.
oh, not
Is what
even
they
eat the
told
whole.
me
Oh,
because I had never tried, but it's because I never tried them before. So
oh, just in
some people,
case.
it'll put your dick in the dirt, from what I understand.
Dickon, do it. I said that to
Oh,
I said that to someone, and they looked at me like, "What? Oh, you're filthy." And I told them what it meant. You'd go flat face first,
yeah.
and they reckon, "Oh,
1 to 2. Okay, so maybe if you have a high tolerance, maybe it's for low tolerance. You should just take like a pinch. Like they said, a little less than half is what they told me. But maybe it's the milligram too. I don't know if it's different milligram. I don't know.
yeah."
I'd have to look. We have a shop here, and I went and looked at everything one day. I didn't buy anything, but oh my God, they got the chips. They everything.
Well, how come they can sell you that, but you can't have the
I
actual drug?
I don't know. And this stuff is from one of the farms in Oregon. Like their family runs it because it's legal there. But they also, um, it's like they had these like huge jars and they were full of buds. Like it looked just like that. But they
Yeah,
said it's sativa or something like that. And
yeah, they're
people were
probably
like walking in there and they're like, I need one of those. So they would roll it for them and then sell it to
well, if it's tea, it's not. You don't smoke tea, do you?
them.
They
Sativa.
must. Ah, sativa. I thought you said it was tea. Like you make a herbal tea out of it. That's what
Yeah.
I was.
No, it's like, it looked like buds of it, but they said it's sativa. But to me, it was bud. I wouldn't
And
use the THC edibles. Oh, really? Why? The THC gummies aren't legal here, just CBD.
yeah, see, there's differences between it. The
Mhm.
CBD oil and the actual THC.
See,
The
I think
THC.
that's what my vape is, but it says it's got. I have to go look at the package because I keep the packages of the ones I like, and it's got so much THC in it. I'd have to look and see if it says CBD oil.
Well, then, do you have drug tests
No,
by the cops?
for what? Like come to your house and just drug test you?
No, when you're driving in the car, when they pull you over, you
Oh,
know how they give you a breathalyzer test to see if
now
you've
if
been
they
drinking.
suspect you're on something, yeah, but they don't. They'll take you to the hospital and have your blood drawn or something.
Don't they have the little things that they rake down your tongue?
No, I don't think so. I know they have breathalyzers for if you've been drinking, but
Yeah.
but I don't know. I've never had that happen, but from what I understand, you just go and have blood drawn. The THC edibles are like smoking. Oh, well,
You'll
see,
get
that's what
stoned.
these are to me. It's just like smoking one. Like,
No, but you will get stoned. Oh, yeah, that's okay if you can go to bed and you don't have any little kids.
see, I like
Have
it
one
when
at
I'm not
night
like.
time.
Well, I like it where I'm not like where I get a little stone feeling, but not like I don't like to overdo it.
Relaxing. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'd hate to be where you're not in control of yourself. I don't know how they can stand to do that.
Well, when
Um,
I was a teenager, I smoked too much. It was my first time smoking out of a bong,
oh,
and I was over at a friend's house, and we got in the back seat of someone's car that she knew, and they had to go. Somebody stole one of their dogs or something. I don't remember. I was so out of it. I was laying in the back seat. I couldn't breathe. It was so bad. I fell off a porch head first into a bucket of dog water. Like it was bad. It was bad. I
they
don't like
call that
paranoia.
they call that here. Were you greening out? That's what they call it.
I don't
When
like
you
paranoia either.
no, oh
No,
blow
no.
that.
What the fuck was that?
What?
Oh, I heard big banging like coming from. Sorry. Yeah, he ran upstairs. But I forgot to put the baby gate up where the dogs can't go. And I heard
Huh?
a big thumping noise. And I don't know if my dog fell down the stairs or what
See?
was going on. Scared the crap out of me. Ugh. I don't like going upstairs anyway. I don't know. I get a weird feeling every time I go up there. And that's why I always try to tell Mackenzie, like, get your room clean. Like, I'm tired of going up there. I don't like it.
Is it
It's,
like a second floor or is it up in the roof
it's a
like an
second
attic?
floor,
Uh,
and I don't know. It's a weird feeling every time I go up there. And I know, like, before we moved in here, this house had been vacant for a long time, and somebody had broke in and was like staying upstairs.
no.
So I don't know. I don't know if that's why I freak out. Poet, I've wondered that because even my husband sometimes thinks that he's seen somebody somebody like in the hallway or I don't know. Like there's
Yeah.
ugh,
Have you ever seen like you're there by yourself and it seems like you've seen a black shape just go past in the corner of your eye and you quickly turn your head to try and catch it?
Yes.
Yes, I get that too. Probably is haunted.
Yeah, I think about it because it was built in, I think it's 1954 or something like that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I always
But
wonder if it is because there's weird things and there's, I don't know.
but it might not even be the house, it might be on the land.
Yeah, that's true too. I don't know what it is, but I've always felt like it was.
Yeah. You can
Oh,
just tell. I get it's terrible. I don't know if it's because of this or not, but my great grandfather was a songman in a tribe. He was full blood, and the songmen aren't just sing the songs. They got that sorcery thing that they use. We never ever did it because we didn't know what it was, but he was my great grandfather, so I wonder if it's passed down. And a lot of my family say three in each family can see things, and it is because there's three in our family, and one of my other cousins said that to us. So it's
oh,
not like we said it first to them, and we thought, oh shit.
yeah. Is it haunted? I live in an old house once too, and yeah, it can get spooky. It's oh, you want to know what's up there? It's got 3 bedrooms up there and like a crawl space room, which we have that completely closed off, that part, the crawl space area. But nobody, there's only one room that gets used up there, but I I don't know. It's a heavy feeling, and like when I'm going upstairs, almost every time, it's almost like I can't make it up the stairs. Like it's hard. Like I can't breathe, and I don't know.
Might
It's
be.
weird. Old houses can be spooky. There's this old house here, and I went ghost hunting before y'all. Whenever back, it was years ago, but we even had like the recorded, like we'll record everything and all that. And I wish I still like had all the stuff because there was some crazy stuff that happened. And we went to this old house, and there was a graveyard right next to it. I shit you not, I never ran so fast for my life. Oh my God, that was so scary. It's almost like somebody came up out of the grave or something. Like it was scary. So I ain't done it since. We went to about 5 different places, but that one was the scariest. And then this other one, it was, I think, Indian Warpath or something. I can't remember. EVPs are weird. Yeah, they are.
What's an EVP?
It's like where you can hear them, like when you're like recording.
Oh,
I don't know really how to explain it. Um,
electronic voice phenomena.
yeah,
Oh.
it was it was some crazy stuff, and I'll probably never do something like that again. But it was
No,
an
because they'll
adventure.
follow you.
Yeah, I always wonder that, y'all, because I downloaded one time that one app on here. After Summer Wells, that stuff happened to her, and I was trying to reach out to her because I wanted to know where she was so I can go try to find her
Yeah.
and stuff and see what info I can get. And I don't know if this is real or fake because it's an app, but I pulled up to the electric place to pay the light bill, and Hannah, she gets real interested in that stuff too, and she would just grab my phone and get on it. Well, next thing I know, like, usually we'll all go in together and stuff, but like Hannah was like, okay, well, I'll talk to you later, we gotta go in and pay the light bill. And he said, no, don't go. And we all just looked at each other and our mouths dropped. And she's like, how does he know? So, but a lot of people, there's a few people in my family that are real into that. My cousin runs a shop and she is real into, stuff like that. And I think it was today they had tarot card readings and bone readings there. So
And what readings?
it was called tarot card readings and bone readings. I'm not sure what bone
Bone.
readings are, but
Might be with bones of something. They probably throw them like knuckles, and however they go.
I don't know.
It's too creepy for me.
It was weird. I'm thinking it's like they have these little bones and they do your reading somehow with them. I don't know how it works at all, but she sells like
Yeah.
everything, the crystals, she sells like everything from the witchcraft looking stuff to I
Oh
mean
no,
everything.
nah, not me. I don't like that occult stuff either. Stuff that.
Yeah,
You want to call the devil, you'll live with the devil. That's what I
mhm.
say.
It's
Forever.
scary stuff, like 'cause I know it freaked me out just doing that app. Like it scared me. I love listening to stuff like that though. I do with some like just hearing like if they do a reading on like a missing person, I'll listen to some of them, a couple of them, just to see what they're saying and then, you know, but I can't after just downloading the app, I didn't know if it's real or fake and I don't think it's real to be honest. That because it's just an app. So
No, I don't like
it,
that stuff. That's too scary for me.
yeah,
Because I
it,
know that it's real because of my great grandfather doing the sorcery thing. That is what that is. So,
yeah, I can't do it. It freaks me out. Like whenever I was just playing around with that app and stuff.
Yeah, don't do
And
anything else because you know what can happen. They can get onto you and then they cause a lot of depression and anxiety and things. They muck around with your brain.
mhm, yeah, that's why I even like went and started asking people like, hey, I was messing with this app, and I started like, cause it scared me. Like I don't know,
Just
it
go and
did.
pray to God.
Oh yeah, but I pray. I said a prayer every time before I even got on that app. I can't remember what the app was called, but yeah, Kenny's like it's called "Don't Get on It Again." He was like, "You better not be messing with that app."
What did he say? G'day.
Yeah, he said, "Hey mate."
Hey, mate, don't let her muck around with them demons. They'll get you. Who do you think broke your sink? Yep,
God
that's
almighty.
true, Troy. Trust God only.
Oh yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
100%.
Yep. Yeah. Always trust God.
And his precious blood that he shed on Calvary for mine and your sins.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's
So, under the sink, how come you've got to do that?
what?
Fix it. How come your landlord doesn't fix it?
That was our agreement on the
Ah,
thing.
that yous would fix anything.
Yeah.
Oh, what for cheaper rent?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. All depends how bad the place is. I'd say, oh no way.
It's the sink in the bathroom. I'm thinking it's probably the original sink that was put in here when the house was
Yeah,
built, but it's shot. Like
yeah.
we got to get a new sink for it.
And that's what we had to do and get new sewerage in this house, sewerage lines, because they were the old uh, earthenware.
Mhm.
You know how they break, and the cast iron pipes under the sink where they
Yeah.
rust out. So we had to get it all done with plumbers and thingo, and get it all redone with plastic. You know, that PVC stuff. Oh, your
Oh,
husband would know all about them pipe things.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's a pro. Have
Yeah.
you? No, I haven't. Oh no. I haven't, but I've thought about it. What? I wonder what I
So
would.
Leah, hang on, I'll be right back. I
Okay.
think the postman's blowing his horn. I've got to go get something.
Okay. But I've thought about looking up and seeing. I do know, but see, I'm not sure if they passed away in this house. But I do know this very, very elderly lady that lives across the street, kinda, not directly across the street, but over the road. And when we were moving in here, she pulled in our driveway, and we invited her in. We was in the middle of moving our stuff in and all that, and we invited her in, and she started crying. And she said that she grew up in this house. So we let her come in and do a little walkthrough, because I don't know how long it's been since she's been in this house. So, but I know it was left to her brother, or her brother took over. It was left to him, and it ended up getting the bank took it or something eventually. But um, so I'm not sure if maybe her parents died in here, and if they were the only people that had ever lived here, or what. So yeah, and she is very, very elderly. So uh, I don't know, like if her parents did pass here, or any brothers or sisters or anything like that. It is that. I gave her a hug, and because she was actually afraid because um it's a company that bought out the house. So she was afraid that because they use a lot of the land in this area for the company, so she was afraid that they were going to tear this house down, and she was glad to see that someone was moving in it because it had been a very, very long time since anybody had lived in it besides the person that broke in and was living upstairs. Um, but yeah, she was afraid they were going to tear the house down and was just glad to see somebody was moving in it. And but we did. We let her come in and walk around and get a little look because it had been, however long since she had been in this house, and so it was it was pretty neat though. But I'm not sure if they're the only ones. I'm thinking that it was her family that was the only ones when she was little that grew up in it. So, but I'm not positive. I need to look into that and see what I can find on it. What? Yeah, I will. Play your game. What? Be quiet. So yeah. Did you see that though on the news poet about that shooting too and stuff? I was shocked when I seen it, and especially shocked when I seen it was a 6-year-old. So I didn't know if it came on your news too. I'm trying to get a PS5 myself. I'm like, do you? He has some kind of war game or something on his phone that he has found and has gotten into. Uh, that's Leah's bird. Oh, did you? Yeah, I first seen it on my Newsbreak app, and then I started looking into it and stuff, and then it came. I seen it on the news this morning. Oh, you got news? Yours is called Newsmax. I ain't heard of Newsmax. Or the one I have is Newsbreak. Leah's bird must have been excited about her having to go get something from the mailman because it started making all kinds of noise, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did. You know what it was?
What?
It was something I got from Amazon. It's that liquid IV. You know
Liquid?
those sachets that you put into water
Yeah.
that does you. Yeah, those things. I might see if you can get me some and send me some, and I'll pay you. For one box, it cost me. I think there's only 10 sachets in here. 40, maybe $45. And I seen on your Walmart thing, they're like about $8 to buy.
You said it's called Liquid Ivy?
Yeah, liquid IV. It's in sachets.
Okay.
Unbelievable, but it's good stuff. It's called Liquid IV, Troy. It's a sachet that helps you because it's so hot over here. In the daytime, when you're working in summer, you sweat. It puts the electrolytes 3 times the electrolytes and essential vitamins into the water, and your body can absorb it quickly. Way better than that Gatorade and Powerade and all that, because that gives you kidney stones.
I never heard of it.
Oh, it's good stuff. I seen it on, I think, one of these people on YouTube. They were drinking it. Rachel and Justin.
I need to look into that for him when he doesn't work in the summer.
It's good stuff, I tell you. That's why I even sent to America for it.
Wow. Do they have a YouTube channel? I'll look into that then. Because I hadn't heard of that one. But yeah, Leah, I'm going to look into that Liquid Ivy for him in the summer at work, because even there's people like with his job, they have like heat strokes and crap out there.
Yeah.
So
it gets hot.
I'm going to look.
And they lose all that liquid that you need in your body, the electrolyte. So it's not just the water you're putting back essential minerals, and your body can process this stuff quicker.
That's
good
crazy.
stuff. And really good stuff. I even, of course, I had to sign for it from the postman, and I was at the window saying, "Oh, it's okay, just give it to her." and he said, "No, I've got to sign for it. You got to sign." I said, "Oh yeah." And I seen what it was. I thought, and we were talking about what it was, and he was talking about stuff that because he must get hot too, riding around on a motorbike in the summer, doing a mail. And he was telling me, I said, and I ripped open the paper bag that it was in. Of course, the box is crushed to the shit house. But I said, look, this is what it is. And I showed him and he goes, oh, very interesting. Oh.
That's crazy. When I was in the army, we saw a lot of heat-related injuries. Oh,
Yeah,
I bet. Oh,
it is. You can go down quick through heat,
yep.
especially in places like Rockhampton when it's hot in summer. Okay, it hasn't been touch wood. You watch, we'll have a heat wave next week. It's been under like 30s, in the 30s, and it usually goes up to 42, 45, and that's, you don't want to go outside. It's like walking into an oven.
Oh,
And
wow.
people got to um, walk around and do hard labour and do things out in the sun in the daytime. It just about kills them. I wouldn't
Oh,
be
I
able
bet.
to do it. I would not be able to do it. And as the years have gone on, it's gotten hotter.
It's gotten what?
Hotter.
Oh, gosh.
Like the temperatures have gone up and the sun bites
Yeah.
where it never used to before. I say it bites because, you'll get even like when you're standing out there and you don't have a hat on it, even like you can get sunburned on your head.
Mm-hmm. Is it like dry heat there?
No,
Kinda?
no. I
No.
wished it was. It's sweaty weather.
I wonder if it's like Florida. I don't know.
Yeah, it is
It is okay.
like humid, and it's the
Yeah.
sweat that gets you. You can have the same temperature and have dry heat, and it's way more comfortable than when it's with a lot of moisture in the air, humidity.
Yeah.
It's terrible. What
Mm.
was the temperature then, Poet? Troy, I mean, in 2019. What was that? The highest one?
Yeah. I can't remember. Ugh, sorry, I'm trying to gather his work clothes so I can throw them in the wash real quick. I forgot.
Oh my goodness, 37, 38 degrees? Man,
What?
that's nothing. Get into the 42, 43. I haven't gone to 46 degrees yet, but that's what I call hot. Yeah, but that still is hot, but that's livable. I mean, it was getting up into the 40s, halfway 40s, and a lot of old people were getting sick and dying.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't. It gets pretty hot here, and
It,
I can tell you how hot, but it gets pretty hot here.
but it's such a shame because a lot of old people, like, they're only left in their big houses by themselves, old Queenslanders,
Mhm.
and they get scared in the day from in case someone breaks in their house, and they've got it all locked up with no air conditioning and that. And
Yeah.
they get heat struck and die.
Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna throw these in the wash.
Yeah, I'd say Texas would be the same kind of weather what we get. But then as the higher you go up in Queensland, the hotter it gets. Like it's hotter again in Cairns and way up the top there.
In Texas and the Southwest, it gets really hot. Like Australia. Oh yeah, yeah. Texas does. I know. True.
Wouldn't it be nice to live in a place that I would love to live in a place that had like 28, 29 degrees Celsius? That'd be lovely weather.
Is that hot?
Oh,
I don't know that Celsius stuff.
no, no, it's pretty good.
Is that like what my temperature normally would be?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, Death Valley in California. Oh, no wonder it's called Death Valley. I always wondered why it was called that.
I know. Death Valley. California, is that why they catch fire a lot? Because of that
Yeah.
heat? I wondered that. If it's because is it
Nah,
the
I
heat?
reckon it's from lasers coming from because they've got a space force up there, like American Army Space Force. So they're doing things up there. I reckon they shine lasers down because that's only been happening lately, those fires. Like how Australia was burning. That's never happened here before. Remember when it was all on fire
Yeah.
and all them wild animals got burnt? That's
Oh,
never happened before. We'd have bushfires in certain areas, but not like that. No way.
that's crazy. Death Valley. I can't believe it's called that. We have a
Mm.
highway here. It's called Alcoa Highway, but we call it I'll Kill You Highway because it's a dangerous highway.
Mm. Here, Troy, if you want to have a look at some things I've got on that channel that I've got, or if I'll type. I've already typed in the thing. I'll type again in there, and you have a look at my channel. I've got some bits of the beach. What's it called? Take today.
Take today. He can go back to like one of the lives or something and find where you commented and
Yeah,
click on it.
I just did it there in the thing now because I'm using two things. One to see the chat with the volume turned right down, and I've got another iPad right up near my face talking. I've got
Oh.
it look like a wonk,
Do you
but oh
do you know how to
well.
copy your link?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't know
I've
how to do
never
any of
done
that.
that.
Yeah.
But somehow you can copy your link and then put it in the comments. Uh, I don't know.
I don't know how to do the link, but if you see, put your uh, cursor or whatever across my name and see if it says go to channel.
It it won't
Uh,
because
I'm on
I'm on
a
StreamYard.
uh, I'm on an iPad. Yeah, no, I've done it before. Uh, I'll see how to do it, but I've got a few.
I need to make you a mod.
Yeah, make it one.
Remind
Always
me
comes.
as soon as we
Yeah,
get off here.
yeah. And you should come up on the screen too, so we can hear you talk.
Yeah.
Because we're talking amongst ourselves, and I forget, and I look down and think, "Oh shit, he's always saying something." Because
Yep.
I reckon you're a good fella.
Yeah, he's always polite.
Yeah.
I meant to go back that one day and click on him to make him a mod because that's the only way I
Yeah.
can do it too is if I go back and
All
find
right.
him
All
because
right. Yeah.
it's uh difficult to freaking I don't know why StreamYard won't let you just click on them and
Yeah.
then
Yeah. He said, "Okay, I will."
okay.
Yeah.
I just clicked on that. I was trying to click on him and just see if maybe it finally will show like give me that option, but it won't.
Mm.
It's all
I
because
got
I'm not on YouTube side.
Yeah. I've got a computer, a laptop, but my granddaughter just come and got it and started playing games on it. And I've got a microphone and other things where it would be easier for me to talk on things, but I don't know. Later on, I'll probably check it out, see how it goes.
You get it.
Yeah.
You'll like it.
Hey, guess what I got today?
What'd you get?
I don't have the cutting machine, but I've got the cups and I've got the paper that goes around the cups.
The
Now I need to-
sublimation?
Yep.
Oh shit. Shiz.
Shizzle bizzle. These are really big cups. They're 425 mil.
I used to go on Natalie's Pen a lot. Yeah, you did. Do you not go up there much anymore? Which I haven't been over to her channel in a while. I have been struggling with being able to get on YouTube here lately. There's just been a lot going on.
Yeah.
So it's been hard to be able to get on YouTube and see anybody's channel. And heck, by the time I get off here, usually it's time to go to bed. And then it's just not much. Oh, okay. And Leah, did you know with that I was looking up to see if there was another way without a cup press of getting it onto the cups, like instead of the cup
Yeah.
heat press thing.
Yeah.
You can put it. You need the I don't know. It looks like a foam thing that wraps around the cup when it has to be heated. I guess you would have to look it up, and I'll look and see if I can figure out the name for it. But you can put them in the oven. I think it said 400 degrees upside down. I think it said for 12 minutes.
All right. No, I'm going to wait for the press. I put my cast iron frying pan in the oven upside down. Well, first I didn't put it upside down. I just left it, and it had this wax stuff that I got off of Amazon that you treat it with.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't turn it upside down. And then I looked, and the oven must have been a bit down on one side of the shelf, probably because how heavy it was. And it pooled in one area and made it real thick, and then the other area was thin. I thought, oh, shit.
Oh,
So I had to
shit.
scrub it all out and do it again.
Oh. I bet you was like, damn it.
But it was good stuff. If it would have went flat, it would have made it like glass. I must try it again.
Yeah.
It's a certain wax stuff that's meant for doing that, putting a coating on it, curing it, whatever.
On the pan?
Yeah. I love cast iron pans. They're the best.
Yeah. I just put oil on mine.
Yeah.
So.
But this gave it like a straight on non-stick coating.
Huh. I'll have to look that up, and
Yeah.
I ain't heard of that. I've always just put oil on mine.
Yeah. And I've got a great big pot. I think 6
Cast
quart.
iron?
Yeah. One that you put on the stove, not one of those just
Oh, yeah.
ones that you put in the fire. It's the actual, and it's got the lid, and the lid fits on the frying pan.
Yeah, I got one of those. Hold on. Hold on. Here's an old one. It's got this lid. See it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is. I've been trying to bring this one back to life.
Yeah.
I got it free, actually. Made in USA. I think this is the one I got free. It was sometimes people, just to get rid of things, they post it for free.
Yeah.
And there was some that you could take and
mine's like that, but it doesn't have the metal handle. It's just got two side handles and a handle on the lid, but it's like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Dutch oven. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's what it's called, Troy.
I
Dutch
love it.
oven.
I
Yeah,
have another one too. We've
yeah,
had for a long time that we normally use. We've only used this one, I think, once.
yeah.
But
No, they're good. I love
mhm.
them.
We have another one too that I got with this one, and it almost like a frying pot. Like it kind of curls up and it's big round circled. It's cast iron too. It's pretty neat.
It might be for frying chicken in. You know how they.
Fajitas. You can make. Oh yeah, that's what we did with our other one. You okay, Leah?
Yeah,
Oh, well, you were saying something and then you stopped.
yeah. No, because I couldn't understand you. You were cutting in and out on me a bit,
Oh, I
but
don't
it's
know what
right
I'm
now.
saying.
I thought you were muted. That's what I was going to say. Did you mute yourself? But nah, it's all right. Yeah, I love cast iron. I'm going to keep mine frying pan because we use it all the time, and hopefully by the time Talia's an adult and she has it, she'll have an old frying pan from her grandma.
Mhm. Cowboys used to do that. Yeah, but Leah, was you talking about putting oil in it and dropping chicken down into it?
Yeah, not in that one, in the one that you said was half round
Oh yeah.
with the deep sides. That's usually what I've seen them use. That's
Hmm.
what I might get too, because it comes up higher, so it's not as shallow as a frying pan, but it comes up higher, and it that you could put a fair amount of oil in, so you could cook chicken, fry chicken in it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Um, was it last night or the night before? Kenny made fried chicken. It was Friday night, and he was talking. He was like, "I wish we had one of those big pots just to, that you just drop the
yeah,
chicken into." And I wonder if that would work.
yeah. You could use it in that Dutch oven thing too. Yeah, we like fried chicken, mainly KFC. I don't know how many people make it at home, but yeah,
I love fried chicken. It's
yeah,
good.
so do I. It's lovely.
Mm. KFC chicken is so good. We love our hamburgers and fried chicken here in
Yeah,
America.
yeah,
Oh
we
yeah,
do
my
too.
hamburgers are the bomb.
Are they? What do you put in them?
Well, it's a, what is it? It's a little pack of seasoning stuff, and then I'll have to get the name of it. And then it's like onion powder, just
Yeah,
different things. And sometimes I'll cut the patties out early, and then I'll freeze all the patties like individually and stuff. And I mix an egg in my burgers too because they help
yeah,
them stay together.
yeah. No, we don't have Popeyes, Troy. We only got KFC.
I like Lee's famous recipe. They're pretty good. They're almost like KFC. That's like their competition. But
Oh, right.
Popeyes is good, but I've only ate there once. But they are good, but they're more expensive. I like biscuits.
And Troy, is the pig fat in the McDonald's ice cream?
Is there what?
Pig fat in McDonald's ice cream. He
Oh,
said he
don't say
worked.
that.
He said I worked at McDonald's and Wendy's when I was a teenager. That's what they reckon. That's what they say here, that it's got pig fat in it. I don't care.
No,
Tastes
it
lovely.
doesn't.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Maybe that's why their machines are always broke because the fat's clogging it up.
Probably. Yours break all the time too?
Yeah, I
Sometimes
think it's
when I, yeah, sometimes when I wait for and I want to have an ice cream cone from there, so I get in the car and drive there, sit in a line and wait for a long time, get to the thing. Oh, can I have an ice cream cone? Oh, sorry, our machines are broken. Want anything else? Nah, fuck off. Go. I
I
probably
worked
think,
there in the
oh.
80s, so maybe in those days, laugh out loud. Um, I don't think there's pig fat. I'm gonna ask somebody
Well,
though.
they did. That's what they say here, that it's got pig fat in it.
I
And
know
I
someone
say
that's a manager there.
in the uh, in the recipe of the ice cream thing, the soft serve mix, and I just say, oh, I don't care. I still like it.
Ugh, it is good, nice and
Yeah,
cold.
yeah.
Um, one
And
time whenever I was, oh, go ahead.
you can tell when the machine's been broken, so called broken, and then it gets put back on again, and then the ice cream's really nice. So it might have probably just ran out, and they just didn't fill it up again.
Yeah, I think they just clean it earlier than they're
Yeah,
supposed to, so they ain't got to deal with it.
yeah,
And so they just, or they didn't feel like making ice cream that day after
yeah.
cleaning it. I don't think it's broken as much as they say.
No, I don't think so either. I think that's what they've been told to say. Just say it's broken.
Have y'all ever had it happen? When I was a kid, um, my neighbor, her brother, they all worked at McDonald's, and we went to get ice cream, and it was so freaking good, better than the ice cream that I'd ever tasted. But come to find out, what they accidentally did was put the milkshake mix where the ice cream is. So,
Ah,
but hell far, if I worked at McDonald's and I wanted ice cream, that's how I would make it, because it was good. Did rather French fries with animal fat back
animal
and
fat. Yeah, yeah. That'd be like dripping, eh? Or
oh
lard. Yeah, it would taste better.
yeah.
See, they kept half of the ice cream machine and they put half in the French fries of the pig's fat.
That's what they did.
Yep.
Put a bit of pig fat. Oh God. I just can't. I mean, it's good, but I don't know if it's.
just don't.
Well, we're gonna investigate this now.
Just don't think about it. Just don't think about it. Just think, oh yeah, this tastes good.
Cause I hate eating fat. Kenny, he loves it. The well, Hannah, the youngest, she loves eating fat, but I can. I just the texture of it. I can't. I just can't. It's just something with the texture.
I
Tastes
can't.
good, but oof.
I can't taste. I can't eat any offal like brains or liver or bleh. Just it doesn't, or kidneys. It doesn't taste like meat. It's got a
No,
different. Ugh. No.
hell no. That darn lard in the ice cream, yum yum.
Well, that's what lard is, isn't it? Pig fat.
Oh, gross. Ugh,
Uh,
I don't know. I'm gonna have to get her to read all the ingredients on that box, whatever kind of mix they used for that ice cream. I want to know. But I like they used to say, which I did look it up, and it did say like long time ago with the Taco Bell's meat.
yeah.
I can't remember what they used to say it was made with. Um, crap. It was some soldier might know, but I don't know. It was the horse meat or something like that.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
piss off.
No, but it was found
Oh.
that because I used to be manager there, and I was like, that ain't true, because the box said it's 100% beef. Well, I'd be damn if I didn't Google it. And in the past, I can't remember how many years ago it was, but horse meat was found in their beef. So y'all might have ate some horse meat. Oh, something happened to Leah's thing. Leah. Yuck. Yeah, yuck.
There. I pushed the mic thing. I
Oh,
didn't even know I did.
I was like,
just
what
turned it
happened to
around.
Leah?
No, I've never had horse meat because they don't have Taco Bell here.
Oh, you don't?
No.
My favorite is their nacho cheese. Nacho
Oh,
cheese.
they've got this other Mexican kind of shop thing, but that does burritos and stuff like that, tortillas and nachos. That's nice. It's a bit
Well,
expensive, but it's nice.
Taco Bell's fake. It's not like real Mexican
Nah.
at all. Not even close.
And we have Wendy's here, and you know what only we get in Wendy's? Hot
What?
dogs, milkshakes, thick shakes, and maybe donuts. And those churro things, whatever they're called.
Churros or whatever?
Yeah, yeah,
See, they
those
sell
long.
churros at Taco Bell. Or they used to. I don't know if they still do.
That's all Wendy's has: hot dogs and milk and thick shakes. Oh, and
Ah,
fresh made donuts. They're nice.
we had an Asian restaurant in my hometown that had
Oh.
uh uh ew.
That's what I always say. See, that wasn't always an old saying. Hey, no wonder there's no cats or dogs around here. There's a Chinese restaurant, got stray cats and dogs. They used to say that way back in the day when I was little, and I used to think, oh, surely not.
Oh,
It
gross.
must be true.
It is. I believe it because I was
They
in
eat
another
everything
state.
over there.
Huh?
Oh, I said they eat everything over there. What about that market in China where they had eaten all that stupid food, where they reckon COVID come from? Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
I ain't seen that. I'm
That
gonna have to look.
the markets they've got all these different animals and things. That's what they eat.
Ew.
Yeah, all different kinds, not just
Yeah.
chicken and pig and beef and pork and lamb. They have all kinds of things.
See, that's nasty. The Chinese wet market.
Yeah, yeah.
Ew. I shit
Uh,
y'all not. I was in another state though and had
yeah.
Chinese, and I swear it was a cat claw in my food. I swear.
Oh,
I don't care what anybody says. That was a damn cat claw. Ugh. Oh. I'm gonna have to look up the Chinese wet market because I haven't heard about it.
yeah, it's unreal the things that they eat. They'd
Ew.
eat you if you went over there and you were near
Oh hell no, I ain't going over there.
there.
They're gonna think American food. Got some good
well,
American meat.
you know what used to happen in, like, when the whites first came over to Australia, and they had Chinese immigrants that were in that doing that gold rush thing. Some of the Aborigines that lived up the top end there, they must have been like cannibals. Oh, gross! I bet you they come from New Guinea. Well,
Oh,
anyway, they'd get a Chinese fella and they'd cut his leg off, and then they'd burn the stump so he'd still be alive.
no.
they did. They used to do that. I know when I read it and found it, I thought, oh, yeah. And they reckon, oh, yeah, made a joke of it. Oh, yeah, that's the first Chinese takeaway. I said, oh,
Oh shit.
that's what they used to do. And then they'd take the limbs off first, and while he's still alive, probably give him water to keep him fresh and
Oh,
alive, and then they'd do that. Yeah, that's true.
oh,
I know, terrible.
a chicken toenail. My oh.
A chicken toe now.
Hey,
Yeah, it
that
is.
could
I
be
know that's
possible.
disgusting. That is, but it's true. Because New Guineans,
Mm.
they got cannibals in their tribes in their highlands, and they used to come across to the top end of Australia in their little canoes from New Guinea.
Oh, see, it is disgusting, and it
Yep. When I
sad.
found that, when I found that out, I thought, oh yeah. Hope they weren't all like that, but they weren't.
Uh,
Just some up the top end.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
People are crazy. Mm.
Let's talk about something else.
Yeah. Ooh. Ugh. I just
Yeah.
couldn't. Sad and crazy and all kinds of things at the same
Yeah.
time. I heard that's what happened to Michael Rock. Oh wow. Oh, ooh. It's crazy to think there's real cannibals out here too.
Yeah. That Rothschild fella that went over to, was it New Guinea?
New New Guinea. Yeah, New Guinea
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
60s.
They would have eaten him. Yeah.
Mm.
That's from them rich Rothschild people.
So it was worse back then with
Oh,
cannibals.
yeah. Yeah, they don't do it now. But it was way back then, like 1800s.
Ugh. They say that a lot of the vegan, not a lot, not all of them, but some of the vegan people are vegan because they have that what is it? They like the taste for it, like the cannibalism stuff is why
That
they're so vegan.
probably is, eh?
And they have like
An urge for it.
yeah, they have an urge for it, so they go do that, but they have I can't remember what it's called, but like an obsessive
Yeah,
um I don't know, almost like a controlling obsessive disorder or something like that.
yeah.
I couldn't be vegan either.
No, me neither. Because
Mm,
vegan, they don't even have eggs or milk or butter, do they? They have nothing of a animal, and vegetarians just eat vegetable, just don't eat meat, but eat everything else.
no dairy or eggs. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I thought, oh,
yeah.
when it came to vegan, people saying that they're vegan, I always thought that, okay, they don't eat meat, they just eat vegetables. I didn't know it was like dairy and eggs and all that.
Yeah, I love cheese too.
I love cheese too much. Supposedly they make some kind of vegan cheese. I don't
Out
know.
of what?
I don't
Out
know.
of nuts. Suppose out of almonds. Because they can make
Maybe.
that almond milk.
It's possible that's how. I don't know. That's
But why
just
would.
what someone said.
Mm,
That her friend's a vegan and she would have this certain kind of cheese. I'm not sure if it's regular cheese or if it is vegan cheese.
well, they probably made it out of almond milk.
Uh,
because
That's
almonds are nuts, and they make milk out of that.
oh. Has anybody tried that Impossible Burger from Burger King?
No, I'm too scared to. I'm thinking, hell no, what is it?
Same here.
They've even got that on pizza. They've got that Impossible, whatever the meat is on the pizza. Try and sell it to you cheap too. Oh, no, thanks.
No, thank you. Goat cheese is really good too. Ugh, I'm weird about cheeses, and I think it's because from Wendy's. I don't know. There's just sandwich cheeses. I don't like sandwich cheese though, because I had some cheese on a burger from Wendy's, and I don't like their cheese. It just has a funky taste to me.
Uh,
No Impossible Burger for me.
oh,
Yeah.
no. Because that's what the government wants us to do, eh? Get rid of all the cows and livestock and eat pretend meat. Oh,
Mhm.
they think for
I,
global
that's a,
warming.
that's crazy you said that because like I was wondering like because they're buying out all the farmland from a lot of people around here and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
Well, they
They,
can suck it.
they want everyone to eat this impossible pretend meat. No, I'm
Impossible.
not. It's impossible to eat it. That's why
Yeah.
they call it impossible.
Yeah. It's impossible to eat it. That's what I'm gonna say. It's impossible to eat it. I don't want it. These
And
a lot of people.
they probably use the impossible like it's impossible to tell the difference. Oh, bullshit.
Mhm. I could tell. I would be able to. I
Yeah,
think
me too.
these a lot of people want us all to eat bugs and crap. Yuck.
Yeah,
I bet they'd be up there like living it up. Ew. I couldn't eat bugs. Like yeah, they sell bugs already like in suckers and but I'm good.
a sucker
Yeah, they sell bugs in suckers and stuff.
in a lollipop.
Yep.
Ugh, why?
You ain't never ate worms and stuff?
No, hey, worms, real worms.
Yeah.
No, yeah, do you eat real worms? What's funny? What's the joke?
It's just, it's just your reaction. Worms. Oh my god. Yes, they do. And
yeah,
there are people out here that like to eat worms. They'll just dig them out of the ground and watch this and eat it.
yeah, I know. I've seen some Aborigines that live in like near the sea. They go into these mangroves and they break open the trees and they pull these worms out and eat them
Ugh.
straight up. Yuck.
I could. Ooh.
Huh?
Gotta get me a drink.
Amazon.
Um,
Have y'all, Poet, have you ever seen the worms, or not even the worms, like the cockroaches or whatever, all them bugs they sell in the suckers?
and do they sell them like that because for flavour, or is it this that they got caught in the mixture? So
To
they
be
thought,
honest,
oh, we better make
no, it's the whole bug sitting in the middle of the sucker.
uh, a real one.
Yes, the real one. Oh yeah, no, none of that for me either, Poet. They sell chocolate covered grasshoppers though.
Oh,
I couldn't do it, but imagine the crunch when you bite down. Ugh.
Oh, scorpion.
Yes.
I hope they take the tail off.
They what?
I said, I hope they take their tail off. Isn't that where the poison is, the sting?
I don't know how that works. I thought if they hell, I don't know. I thought they bite you or something.
I've eaten an ant before.
I haven't.
They're lemon ants. They're ones that are on different trees. They took us and showed us some bush tucker. And you grab these ants and the big round part on the back, of an ant. You
Yeah,
eat that part, and it tastes like lemon. I don't know why. Must have been
it's
eating
weird.
lemon leaves or something. Yeah.
Extra protein, I guess.
Mm. I suppose if you're starving.
Yeah. I guess I'm out of ibuprofen. I'll take Tylenol. Ugh.
You got to eat the sucker while avoiding getting stung by the tail. Oh, stuff. I love how you call them suckers.
What do you call it?
Lollipop.
Some
Lollipop.
people, some people call them like lollipops or lollies, but most of us say
Oh,
suckers.
suckers. Eh.
He said, just kidding.
Eh.
Hell, I believed you.
And you probably got to pay more because it's got a cockroach sitting in the middle of it
Ew.
or whatever, a bug or whatever.
Mhm. It's nasty. I don't know. I've never. They have at the store up the road. They've had them in there before, but I don't. I don't know. I don't see them like everywhere, but I know some states like they sell them big time. Like it's a big hit for them. Not for
Must
me.
be must be for drunk people. You know, them ones that get around and they say, "Oh, I'm game. I'll eat it. I'll eat it." They big hurt themselves
Mhm.
to dare
I
each other to do it.
Yep. Like the truth or dare thing,
Yeah.
and then one person they'll go by it. Oh, I couldn't. There used to be a TV show where
Yes,
it
I
was like,
saw that.
yeah, yuck. I couldn't.
And they had snakes and all cockroaches all over you and all this. Oh, no way.
Yeah, there's no way I could either. Hell no. Now the one with like the hot stuff, eating hot stuff, I could do that. I'd probably
Oh,
fucking have tears rolling down by the end, but I could
oh
probably do that one.
the death chip. Oh, no, not me. I told you why I'm weaned off of hot things.
Yeah. Heck no. I used to drink bottles of hot sauce when I was a kid. I loved hot sauce so much that I would walk down to the store at the end of my road and get me a bottle of hot sauce just to drink it on my way home.
Oh,
Yeah, but now Hannah, my youngest, does that. She loves hot sauce, and I can't handle eating hot sauce. I love it on everything, but not like I did growing up.
yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, I
No,
don't drink either.
no. Neither do I.
But I do believe that's true. Um, well, God, that was years ago. I don't know if they still do it, but years ago, like when I was younger, I believe that there was a worm. I don't know if it was in tequila, but it was in a bottle.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of tequila
So I don't
worm,
know if
but
they still do.
I don't know if it was a worm or if it was actually the sediment in the bottles. You know
Oh,
how they make the alcohol from the different whatever they use? What do they use to make tequila?
Uh, Hell, if you asked me, I'd say rubbing alcohol, but I don't know. But I'm pretty positive. Kenny, is that a worm? That a bottle of liquor that has a worm in it? Is it? It is. Oh yeah, he said yeah, and tequila.
Yeah. It's a cactus. Do they make it out of cactus tequila?
Oh wow,
Oh,
that's new. I
yeah,
always
I didn't
thought
know
it tasted like rubbing alcohol. I've tried it before years ago, and ooh,
that. Yeah, I've never tasted it before.
it's either that or vodka that tasted like rubbing alcohol, but something tasted.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm not a drinker, so they make it from a cactus.
Ah,
Huh? That's crazy. I would have never have thought that.
no, me either.
Hmm. But supposedly the worm in the tequila, if you eat it, supposedly you get drunk. So I guess it like absorbs all the alcohol into it.
Yeah, probably does. Probably what makes the alcohol go into the tequila. They probably put the worms in and then bottle water and then heat it or whatever and just let it sit there for a while and let
Then
the worm go into the water, make the
yeah,
alcohol. I don't know. Go ask Popcorn Sutton.
I know.
He would
Oh,
know.
I loved watching that
Yeah,
show.
so do I. I reckon he was cool.
That was a real good show.
Yeah. When he talked about all the old days and when he was a kid and everything.
Yep.
That's fascinating. I like that.
They had I'm pretty sure it was him. I don't know if they still sell it. They were selling moonshine in the liquor store here, and I believe it was Popcorn Sutton uh moonshine. I'm not sure if they still do that or not.
Mm. Yeah, they make moonshine, but it's not popcorn.
Oh,
Sutton that does it, but he probably showed them how to do it. But yeah, I've
oh,
seen some of those um, where they go up into the bush thing and they got their stills with their big blue drums.
oh yeah. Sorry, I just spilled my milk all down me.
Uh,
Chocolate milk.
agave, yeah, yeah, a plant, agave from
It's
Mexico.
called what? Agave?
Agave instead of cactus. It's Troy looked it up. It's an actual. It's called agave, not a cactus.
Oh, you don't have to apologize.
It's called the agave plant from Mexico. Uh,
Oh, see, I would have
Interesting.
never knew or
But it
never
came. Yeah.
all the way from Mexico. Damn. They, it's crazy how much alcohol they make. I wonder, like, exactly if they're all made from plants.
Well, rum's made from sugar.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Ooh. Ooh, it don't taste like sugar.
Make
See,
it from sugar cane.
I think alcohol's nasty. Like, it's like my body. Like, if I was to take a sip, it is. I don't know if it's in my mind, but it's like I just want to automatically reject it. Like, soon as it hits my mouth. Like I can't. Ugh. I remember my first time tasting a beer. I threw up everywhere. That was so nasty.
There's
Oh.
only one beer I like, and it's called 4X Gold, and that's a light beer. But I wouldn't sit there drinking it. If I drank one stubby, I'd be drunk, so I can't drink. It's just I like the taste of it.
Oh. See, oh, I couldn't handle the taste of no beer. I just don't like alcohol, period. Like I don't like liquor because you can taste the alcohol. Now, I
Yeah,
do like some of those like fruity tasting Kool-Aid, like wine cooler things, but
yeah.
uh, I know a lot of moonshine is made from corn mash.
So
Hmm.
what is corn mash? Is it just the corn kernels?
It, I want to say it's corn and yeah, like the corn kernels completely like crushed up, maybe like all mashed up. I'd have to ask someone that I know, but I've never made it. So
It was cool watching him make it. That Sutcorn, popcorn Sutton,
yeah, it's
that
awesome.
moonshine. The way he did it, it's a
Mhm.
interesting procedure. Knowing how and when to, what temperature to get the thing heated up.
I saw it on a documentary with Popcorn Sutton did. Oh,
Yeah, I've
okay.
seen. Yeah, I've seen that documentary. It's good.
Is it?
Yeah,
I haven't
the
seen it.
last run. Yeah, of popcorn Sutton. I love it.
I would love to see stuff like that again.
And he drives his little model. Is it Model T Ford or something? Little old fashioned car up the mountain.
Mhm. Oh, my stomach. I saw it. I knew made from corn mash. Making sure I didn't miss it in comments because how my chat can be slow on my end. But I think it's not being slow today. I don't know.
Uh,
I do they have any of those shows anymore? Those moonshine shows?
yeah, on YouTube. Just look it up.
Oh, just
That's
on. Okay.
that's where I saw the popcorn Sutton thing. Yeah, and on his gravestone, didn't it say "F U"?
On Popcorn Sutton's gravestone?
Yeah, because he shot himself. So because he was going to go to prison.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, and they showed a show of later on when they went out to his little gravestone where it was. I don't know where it was. And the fellow that helped him make the moonshine and another fella, other two fellows were out there and they take some moonshine and they pour some on his grave and they have a drink of it there and sit
Oh,
there and visit his grave.
oh man. He
Yeah,
would, that poor man, he would, I mean, he probably just thought, I've lived my life and
that's
I'm
how
not
they
going to
lit.
die there.
Yeah, he. I don't know what was wrong with it. Making see that's the government.
Yeah, it's illegal. You're not supposed
Yeah, I know
to.
you're not allowed to. Yeah, I know.
And
What
I
about
don't understand why.
home brew stuff? How they have that
Like, make it home brew.
home brew here? You can make home brew rum, beer,
Oh,
scotch.
I'm not sure. Because I know some people make, um, they do make the wine, like, what is it called? God, like red wine or whatever. The,
Strawberry.
like, I can't remember the name of the certain berry, but there's a lot of people that make that wine out here. And I wonder if I don't know if you can get in trouble for that or not. I just know moonshine, and I'm not sure why about moonshine.
You can only make it in small amounts.
Oh, really? Oh,
Is
hell.
it called elderberry wine? I've heard
No,
of
I
that
almost
before.
thought that, but it's not. Oh, it's muscadine wine. That's what it is.
What is it? Muscat?
Muscadine.
Oh, oh, muscadine wine.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
a good
made with
one.
red? Is it made with red grapes?
It's it's. Do you know what do you know what
I think
muscadines are?
no.
It's it's just like the little certain berries.
It said like a. It's like a type of grape. Mm,
Yeah, poet probably knows more about it. What type?
yeah.
'Cause I just know berries.
What is the name of the wine that's really light pink and it's sweet?
Um, I don't know. Um, Let me ask Kenny, because there was a wine me and him used to like that we bought for supper one night, and it was
Yeah,
pink, but it was really
yeah,
sweet.
and it was nice. Yeah, I'd like to have some of that.
So, do you
I
know
don't
what
know
the
what it's called.
sweet pink wine is called? Moscato.
Moscato.
They got the different. He can't remember. He said. He said I don't know. Yeah, I wonder. I don't know.
Because
It. What'd you say?
he said Zinfandel. I don't know, but I know that white wine tastes like plonk. That's what we used to call it. Or they,
Oh,
not we,
bleh.
but adults used to call it back in the day when they'd have them flagons of white wine. They'd just say call it plonk.
Ew. I think white wine is nasty. I've had the
Yeah, it
sweet
is.
wine, but I tried
Yeah,
that white stuff and it's disgusting.
it is disgusting. That's why I had a taste of a pink wine. I don't know what it was, and it was sweet and it was nice. Like you wouldn't drink it the whole bottle, but if you wanted to drink one glass, you could have
Yeah,
that.
let's see here. I'll have to look next time I go to the grocery store
Uh,
and see. Is it in a box?
no, I don't know. No,
I
it was in a
almost was
bottle. It was
thinking of
pink.
that.
Eh?
Oh, what Poet said. I was thinking of that
Chardonnay.
wine.
That's white, isn't it?
I
With
don't know. I know.
bits of
that-
bubbles in it, I think. Chardonnay. Or
I
people
know
say,
with certain wines they make all kinds of different flavored. I don't know. Oh, sangria is good.
what is it?
It was a sweet one that I had.
Is it wine or
Yeah, they
is it
make
a
it.
liqueur?
It's. I believe it's the wine, ain't it, Poet? Because I remember getting it from. Heck, I think it was Food City, and it was in a box, and it had the name sangria on it. Unless I'm thinking of something wrong. Charter is white. So Chardonnay is the white wine. I'd have to go look at them all because it's been just a few years since we've even had a glass of wine.
I wish they could give you a taste before you bought it because you might think, oh, yeah, that's it. And you
Yeah,
taste it, you buy it, and it costs a lot, and you take it home, it tastes like dog piss.
we have a wine tasting places here if you want to
Uh,
go there and do it.
oh, at a winery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they have
But
them down south where they grow grapes.
I think it'd be cool to go just pick out different ones, like sweet ones.
Merlot. Yeah, it might be Merlot.
Merlot.
Yeah.
I've
I
heard of
should
that
look it
one
up.
too.
Yeah.
You've heard of that one, Leah?
Yeah, Merlot.
Hmm. I'll have to look at the grocery store and see
I don't
the
know.
pink
It was
one.
because Mum didn't like wine, but when she went to her sister's, or when they went away on a holiday, they had some pink wine. She said that was real sweet and nice. She
Hmm.
forgot what the name of it was.
I'll have to look and I'll just video and
Moscato.
is that the things with the olives where you put an olive on the side?
Uh, I don't know.
I don't know either. There's some kind of
Aren't they martinis?
oh, maybe
Aren't
that's
they
what I'm thinking of.
cocktails? Cocktails where they make it with different stuff together?
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I know there's some kind of drink that starts with an M that I
Yeah,
thought was that, and they
martini.
have green olive.
Yeah.
That's a martini. Okay, yeah. I couldn't eat a green olive with a drink.
Oh, no. No way. Maybe if you got a black olive pitted one and just sliced it up thinly. Yeah, James Bond. What did he say? Um,
James
shaken,
Bond
not
drink.
stirred. Not stirred. Yeah, shaken, not stirred. Yeah.
Yeah. I like Bahama Mamas.
Bahama Mama.
Yeah, it's like a mixed drink, but it's sweet. And I think it's pink, but it's really good. I've had one of those before.
Mm.
It's supposedly like I don't know, a lot of people supposedly like them out on the beach or something, I guess. I don't know. But they're good. Uh, but I like just frozen daiquiris, the pina colada, those are so good. But I don't want it where I can taste the alcohol. None of
Daiquiri.
that.
Is that a drink? A daiquiri.
Yeah, it's I think is it tequila? I think it's tequila. It's been years since I've ever made one. And then it's the pina colada mix, liquid mix stuff, and I.
Uh,
It's it's good.
isn't the pina colada stuff coconut rum? Coconut rum? Am I
Oh,
thinking
that's
of
I think
something
that might be
else?
what it is. It might be
Yeah,
rum.
coconut rum.
Tells you
Yeah.
it's been forever since I made one of them, but
Oh,
those
that'd
are
be
good.
different. Yeah. Good night, Troy. It's been
Good
good
night.
chatting to you. We
You
have
get
been
used
having
to
a good
Brent.
old conversation, haven't we? From a 6-year-old shooting to eating pig fat, and now we're on to grog.
That's funny. Good night. I hope you have a good night's rest, and
Yeah. Good night.
well, I'll be back on. I hope I'll try tomorrow. It just depends on the day. I know we're gonna have to work on these pipes and stuff more, and
Yeah. Yeah.
ugh, it's killing me. It's stressing me out.
Yeah. It
Thank
would
you for
stress
coming
you
and
out.
talking.
Yep. That was good. I loved it. Yeah, I better go too. I need to go
Yeah,
start
I'm
doing
gonna have
some
to go
stuff.
too. I gotta pay.
Yeah, me too. I was going to say that, but I thought, nah. Same.
Oh man.
Okay. Good
All
night.
right. Good
Love
night.
ya.
I love you. I love you. I'll
See
talk
you
to you
later.
soon.
See you later, mate.
Hey,
Here, I'm saying it
she
real
said,
loud.
"See you later, mate." All right. Good night.
Goodness.
I love
All
you.
right. I love you too. Good night.
All right. Good night. Bye.